Sawadee krap, welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by PSD Windows and Doors. I'm JP Mestanza, and it's Monday, September 16th. Let's start with our top story. The Karon police chief is refusing to explain why his officers ignored serving an arrest warrant for Norwegian national Roger Bullman after he did not show up to court over the killing of British tourist Amitpal Bajaj at a Phuket resort late last month. Bullman admitted to choking Bajaj with a restraint hold amid a fight at the resort back on August 21st, a fight that was over Bullman making too much noise at his hotel room. Bullman said the killing was accidental. He was charged with manslaughter, facing up to 15 years in prison if found guilty. He had a court date set on September 2nd, but he failed to show up to Phuket Provincial Court. And the next day, the investigator in charge of his case told the Phuket News that they were not worried he would skip bail and flee the island, since the court had his passport. Of note, Bullman was released on bail by Phuket Provincial Court after he was arraigned, despite a formal request by Karon Police to deny him bail. The hunt is now on for Bullman, according to Karon Police, who have had to enlist officers from Region 8 Police because they don't have enough officers. Follow this story on thephuketnews.com. The Immigration Bureau posted a notice last Friday that may have been a bit confusing for some people. It was concerning foreigners who no longer have to register their addresses, and today Phuket Immigration Chief Colonel Kataton Kumtieng clarified the notice. The announcement read that certain visitors to Thailand no longer needed to report their change of address, and today Phuket Immigration clarified that the notice is about the TM28 form. That required foreigners to report their whereabouts within 24 hours of arriving at their destinations. Foreigners who have any of the following visas are exempt from filling out a TM28: sports visas, business visas, investment visas, education visas, specialist visas, and tourist visas. Authorities say that if you have one of those visas, then you do not have to worry about the TM28 requirement, because the TM30 requirement mandates owners of properties to report any foreigners staying there, like hotels and resorts, for example. But if your visa does not fall under that list, then you're still required to fill out a TM28 form 24 hours after arriving at your destination in Thailand. Meanwhile, the 90-day reporting rule for all foreigners staying in Thailand remains in effect. Starting this Friday, September 20th, police across Phuket will stop seizing driver's licenses of motorists caught breaking traffic laws. It's part of a policy shift ahead of rolling out major amendments made to the Land Traffic Act, which had been in effect unchanged since 1979. The decades-old practice of seizing driver's licenses will end this Friday, and police will start to recognize digital driver's licenses presented on phones through the DLT QR license app. Although if you're not yet registered on the app, you still have to physically carry your license. But police will take down your information. The new app is available on the Google Play Store and the Apple Store. The new Traffic Act amendments also allow for a point system to be finally implemented, under which drivers are granted 12 points, and traffic violations will see points deducted depending on the severity. And if all 12 points are lost, then a license will be suspended for 90 days. 3 suspensions will lead to a year suspension. Phuket Provincial Police Traffic Chief Colonel Pakin Naranong welcomed the changes, saying seizing driver's licenses had little effect anyway, and that people would leave them behind at the station so as not to pay their fines. Colonel Pakin said, quote, "There are a lot of driver's licenses still at police stations waiting to be collected." Follow this story on thephuketnews.com. Phuket Extra will be right back after this.
Join the race of legends, Laguna Phuket Triathlon Sprint Distance and Charity Fun Run. Register now at lagunaphukettri.com.
Welcome back to Phuket Extra. Aviation officials are saying that plans are now being made to build a 3-kilometer monorail extension that would connect Mueang Airport with the BTS Green Line in Bangkok's northern suburbs. The plan, announced by Mueang Airport Deputy Director Flying Officer Sumpun Ranong, is slated to connect the airport to either the Sapan Mai station or the Air Force Museum station, both of which are still under construction and slated to open on the BTS Green Line by December 2020. A proposal is being prepared right now by the Transport Ministry, and if approved by the Cabinet, bidding for construction could begin in early 2020. But the work would include demolishing the old domestic passenger terminal and construction of a new Terminal 3. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. When the Department of National Parks, Wildlife and Plant Conservation took legal action against the controversial Tiger Temple in Kanchanaburi Province back in 2016, they saw signs of laryngeal paralysis in many of the 147 tigers that were seized. Now, despite constant care and their best efforts, over half of them are dead. Laryngeal paralysis causes upper airway obstruction in the tigers, making it difficult for them to breathe. And reports say that the disease is commonly found in tigers, but it's caused by immune deficiencies from inbreeding and or stress. It's what officials say caused the death of 86 out of the 147 seized Siberian tigers that were taken from the temple back in May 2016. The Tiger Temple had little to no resources, and as of 2016, the number of tigers there rose to 148 after 15 years, taken care by local monks. But in order to feed and care for the tigers, the temple started accepting donations and tourists. They were allowed to pet and pose with the chained cats, raising concerns about mistreatment, which was exposed in a report in National Geographic's magazine, as the temple was found to remove and preserve the organs of dead tigers. The temple was believed to be part of a wildlife trafficking ring in connection with the black market over Chinese traditional medicines. Then in 2016, the DNP took legal action against the temple and seized the 147 large tigers, most of them Siberian tigers, which are not suitable for breeding here, according to reports. And that's it for Phuket Extra, brought to you by PSD Windows and Doors. For safe, secure, and soundproof windows, visit pvcphuket.com. If you're watching us on YouTube, click that subscribe button to check out all of our future videos. If you're watching us on Facebook, give us a like on the Phuket News page. From all of us here at the Phuket News Center, thank you for watching, and until tomorrow, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000, and luxury properties can go all the way up to $20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.